Friends, this is a routine Phaco surgery under topical anesthesia. This is the main incision. I'm using a 2.8 millimeter keratome, and the incision is around 10:30 o'clock. And now viscoelastic substance is injected into the anterior chamber. This is HPMC, that is hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. HPMC is also sprayed over the corneal epithelium for better visibility. This is a side port on the left side of the main incision, and now I'm going to do capsulorhexis. A 26 gauge bent needle is taken and a capsular tag is raised like this. I hold this capsular tag with a utrata forceps. Go anticlockwise and do a CCC, continuous curvilinear capsulorhexis. If you are using a cystitome, it is better to use it through the side port. Rhexis is done, and now hydrodissection is to be done. Fluid wave is passed from one side and see that it is going to the other side. Depress the nucleus and the fluid wave should come anteriorly along the border of the equator. And now some more hydro is to be done because the nucleus is not rotating nicely. So I inject some more fluid in the sub-incisional area through the side port, and now it should rotate. And now is the time to introduce the Phaco tip. The tip is introduced bevel down. Some superficial cortical matter is removed for better visibility. Now see how I do direct chop. Go into the substance of the nucleus, hold it very firmly and chop it. It is so easy. Actually, in 90% cases there is no role of any other device to chop the nucleus. This is the other heminucleus. It is also chopped and the fragments are emulsified and removed. So it is so easy to do cataract of this density. This is a medium density cataract, nuclear sclerosis. We can see it is about grade 3. And now, since I have made only one side port, I'm not going to use bimanual irrigation aspiration in this case. I'm going to use a Simcoe cannula. You can use a coaxial IA if you have made only one side port. The posterior capsule is polished at the same time. The sub-incisional cortex is removed going through the side port. And now some cells are still sticking to the posterior capsule. Some fibers are still sticking to the posterior capsule. I use the irrigating jets of fluid of the irrigating probe and direct those jets of fluids on the posterior capsule, and all the cells get dislodged. So this is polishing by water, and I can say this is hydropolish. Now a hydrophobic acrylic intraocular lens is being implanted, in this case under irrigating fluid. This lens is Acryol from IO Care. The lens has gone into the capsular bag. The irrigating jet is used to irrigate out some viscoelastic substance which was there in the lumen of the cartridge. And now the side ports are hydrated. And the case is almost done. You just have to the final lavage and see some viscoelastic substances coming out which sticks to the corneal endothelium. Go behind the IOL again and do some more wash of the capsular bag. And see, the lens is nicely covered all around by a rim of anterior capsule. This is the ideal for nice placement of the intraocular lens. Thank you very much for your attention.